Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh, that was so unexpected. Y'all, look at that. Y'all know what that is? That's a PB for me. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay. Okay guys, so this intro is actually for another video that I did the other day. As you guys know, I just caught my PB and then I caught a good size little 4 right after that. So, got me thinking, you know, I love the lipless. I'm going to tell you guys 5 tips on how to catch bigger bass on a lipless crankbait. Hope you like it. Guys, the sponsor of this video is Carl's Bait and Tackle, guys. Go check them out over at shopcarls.com. I'll leave a link in the description. You want to know what's coming up? Members Week. And you want to know what's cool about Members Week? You get exclusive deals. You get all kinds of great little gifts and stuff like that. You should go check them out. And if you get a free trial, you get all the same benefits and you get a free trial. I mean, there's nothing you can really beat about that. You get to try it out for free and you get all the same benefits. So go check them out. Members Week's coming up. You won't regret it. Alright, so number 1 tip, guys, that we want to talk about is make sure you have the right line and, of course, the right setup. And I know that seems like it's 2 in 1, but it's kind of all together. You want to make sure you have a good setup going. So make sure your rod's somewhere in that 7-foot range, and you want to make sure that you have a good reel that's not too slow, not too fast. Maybe the 7-1, 7-3 ratio, somewhere in there. Nothing too slow. You don't want it too fast either because you're cold outside. The fish are a little bit more cold outside, so they don't want some fast retrieval. It's just going to look funny in the water. So something with a little bit, you know, decent, not too fast. And with the line, always go with fluoro if you can. I would definitely recommend fluorocarbon. I personally like to use 12 to 15 pound fluoro. It really depends on the kind of cover that I have. If I know that I have a lot of brush going on and stuff that I'm going to be fighting with the wood, I'm going to use 17 pound. But with a lipless, I really try to get that, you know, 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon, because when I'm fishing a lipless, I'm not always fishing around the biggest and most amounts of cover as far as wood and things like that. So like I want more open water and castability. So I go with a little bit of a lighter line there. Number 2 is going to be all about your retrieval, okay? So when you are in the middle of winter or you're getting closer to spring like we are right now, we're getting into that pre-spawn in a lot of the places, and some people aren't going to see that for another month or so. But if you're getting there, you're still not going to be moving the fastest right now. And if you're in the dead of winter, which I've fished lipless in the dead of winter before and they still work, okay? It's about your retrieval. When you are out there and you throw your lipless out there, don't have a quick retrieval in the middle of wintertime. Do a yo-yo method, okay? So yo-yo method is when you pick it up and you let it fall. Pick it up, you let it flutter down, okay? When it flutters down, it's looking and mimicking the dying bait fish. And right now, when we're about to hit the pre-spawn, those bass are trying to feed up and they're trying to get, you know, fat for their spawn, and they're doing all that fun, good stuff right now. So that lipless was out there and it looked like a dying bait fish, and that fish just ate it up. So, all about your retrieval. Now, if you're in the middle of summertime, or you're in the middle of, not even summertime, if you're in the middle of like springtime on the warmer side of the year, you can definitely retrieve it quicker, have more of a straight coming at you kind of retrieval. So, it's all about your retrieval. You want it to mimic what's in the water already. Makes sense? You want to make sure that it's mimicking how the fish are swimming in the water right now. So if it's, you know, warmer and they're moving faster, you can move it faster. If it's colder and they're more moving slow and fluttering and dying a lot of the time, you want to mimic that. That's the key thing, retrieval. my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh, that was so unexpected. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not even excited enough for this fish right now. Y'all, look at that. Y'all know what that is? That's a PB for me. 5.86 on that bagger. Look at that belly. She's ready to spawn. Bloody tail. Woo! All right, let's put the big girl out there. Make sure the GoPro's going. Oh my gosh, 5.86. A new PB for me. Okay, this water is super flooded here, but we're gonna make sure we get a good one. Whenever you're ready, girl. Oh. There she goes. There she goes. Oh, yeah. Woo! That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I love the lipless this time of the year. To me, and maybe it's just me, you know, it's all about your own experience. I definitely believe that, but that right there is why I fished the lipless. It was responsible for my first PB at 5.3. First year fishing when I really got out there hardcore, and now 5.86. I haven't even moved up a full pound. Maybe it doesn't count in some places, but here, right now, it counts. That's why you fish the lipless. Tip 3. Okay, so tip number 3 is gonna be the color that you use, and it's not even an actual color or an actual pattern. Me personally, guys, I fish ponds. That's primarily what I fish. So you see this brown kind of color that I always get. It's always going to be that tea color. That's the kind of water I fish most of the time. Now, the primary bait fish in that water is bluegill. So what am I fishing? I'm usually fishing a bluegill pattern. Okay, so bait fish patterns, and then another key pattern that I would definitely suggest is a crawdad kind of pattern. Crawfish, crawdad, wherever you're from, whatever you call them. A red pattern of some sort. And I would change it up some years. Some parts of the year they're brighter red, and then other parts of the year they're a darker red. So think about that and use, you know, the color that you think is most appropriate. If you can't afford it, just, you know, get you one of those red generic kind of colored lipless crankbaits that are out there. Go with it and try it out. You won't regret using that red pattern. And another pattern that people use a lot of the time is chartreuse and white, especially in murkier waters, because the fish can see it better. Now, my advice when it comes to murky versus clear water, when you're in murky, muddier, tea-colored kind of water, use something that is not translucent, okay? So do not see through it. You want something that has a little bit of shine to it, some sort of like shimmer. Let me see. Like this one right here. All right, so this right here, you're gonna get me. This right here. That is the Trapline Rip Knocker by Jinko Fishing, okay? So that one is not see-through, and it's gold, and it has that shimmer to it, okay? So when it hits the sun right, when it's falling in the water, it'll shine, and that'll get the bass's attention, and it'll make them want to strike it. Now, if you're in clear water, okay, I have never really fished the clearest of waters, so this has all come from what I've heard and what I've seen in videos. Clear water, you can use something that's translucent. In clear water, you got to be able to sneak up on the fish a little bit better. So you don't want something that's, I guess, too loud. Is that, I guess, if that is appropriate. So translucent will work in clear waters, but if you're in murkier waters, no translucent. Shadow line. Oh yeah. Oh, this seems big too. This seems very big too. Oh my gosh, this one's big too. gosh. Bring it on in, baby. Bring it on in. It's not quite as big as the other one, but we'll take it. I'm sorry, what the heck? No complaints. Choked it again. Don't put scale on this girl too. She's a little bit smaller than the other one, but woo! No complaints. 3.94. What a good day, y'all. No complaints. Alright, let's get that 3.94. 4 pounds. All amount 10 pounds and 2 fish today, just about, y'all. Oh, she was ready. Okay, hey girl, you gotta turn around. Other way. There you go. Woo! Tip number 4. Guys, when it comes to tip number 4, what it is it's about how you set your hook. Now, when you're fishing, you know, a Texas rig or something like that that gets down to the bottom, it's got some weight to it, you automatically take it and you set it like that real quick. Okay, you got a lot of people who set the hook like that. Do not do that with a lipless crankbait. With a lipless crankbait, and crankbaits in general, or jerk baits, when it comes to setting the hook on something like that, you want to essentially just kind of go with it. So when the fish takes it, you don't want to set it suddenly. A lot of the times, because of those treble hooks, I don't know what it is, they'll come right on out. You don't even set the hook, you lose it right away. No problem. What you want to do, like I said, when the fish takes it, you just kind of want to go with it. That's the best way I can explain it, is just when the fish takes it, you just kind of gradual kind of set, you know. You don't want anything crazy. Let the fish and the lure essentially do the work for itself. You're just kind of there bringing it in. Don't set it hard. And tip number 5. I saved this one for last because it's my favorite, and to me this is the most essential tip that you should take away from this video. When it comes to lipless crankbaits, the biggest thing that you need to be looking for are bait balls. Why? Why bait balls? Well, because bait balls, right now especially, when you're getting into that pre-spawn and you're getting into those times of the year when they're feeding up a lot, those bait balls are just the key to where the bass are, right? I know everybody knows that. Or, well, maybe not everybody. That's not right for me to assume. But if you find a bait ball, underneath that bait ball, you're gonna have bass. A lipless crankbait is like the best lure, in my opinion, to be able to throw in the middle of that bait ball. It has the same look, it has the same kind of action that's going on with that bait fish, the bait ball, and it's going up like this, it falls right down in it, and then it's like suddenly an actual bait fish got hit and it's fallen and it's dead. So the instant thing a bass will do is react and eat it up. Bait balls, guys. Bait balls are the key to a lipless crankbait. If you see a bait ball, tie on your lipless crankbait. You won't regret it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave you there. I hope those tips helped. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if anything actually did help. Maybe you caught a fish on something and because I gave you that tip. That'd be cool to hear. But anyway guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on all your notifications so you know when the next video drops. And you guys know how it goes, right? We're out there fishing, we're out there catching, and we are out there forgetting to make intros and outros, so we do it while we're on another fishing day. No complaints. There she goes. There she goes.